Welcome to NUYU Voices Emerge podcast. And this is Sheriene Harris. And we are here again with Kevin Harris, the author of Behind the Mask. We are still seeking to find out what's happening behind the mask. But today we're going to talk about some serious trauma. So I'm going to turn this over to Kevin Harris.
Good afternoon. How everybody doing all over the world and social media? We thank you once again for tuning into the podcast. I appreciate Sheriene allowing me the opportunity to be on her platform. Today we're going to not give you too much of the book because we want you to go and check out the book on March the 18th. But just to give you little snippets about trauma, again, it's based on trauma and how to overcome trauma. There's childhood trauma, adult trauma, middle age, all types of trauma going on. And we're talking about how to overcome it. But today we're going to talk about a term that I'm using more often. It's called avulsion.
Yeah.
And what avulsion happens when a river changes its course. Now, how does that relate to trauma and relates to behind the mask? Behind the mask, let's say for instance, we're the river. We are the river.
Okay.
And when trauma happens to us, in case an example of a divorce with kids. Now, when that happens, the parents decide that they make a decision not based on a consensus, but they base the decision off that they're unhappy with whatever's going on in the marriage. One parent takes the children and the other parent goes without. So then what happens is that situation is traumatic because now on Wednesday you have a happy house and everything's normal, two-parent household, and then the next day with a blink of an eye, you're moving your stuff, you're moving with the next parent. And so that changes the trajectory of your life.
Yes, it does.
It causes an avulsion. What that trauma does is either going to help or hinder. Now, it could help you. You may get more time with the parent that you didn't spend as much time with, but also it can hinder you because you're not in the household with the same parent, with the parent that you were used to seeing all the time. So then that causes an avulsion, which changes your whole life, not only for you, but also for your children, because you're going to be teaching them out of trauma.
Oh, that's good.
You're going to teach them out of trauma. And I believe parents unintentionally don't understand the effects of that trauma on their child and then how their child raises their children.
Oh, that's good.
So if you've experienced any of that or any type of trauma, would you like to share with the audience as well?
Yes. There has been trauma in my life. But that's a topic that we will, during this time that we will share in this podcast, that we will go over. There is a term that I just recently learned through a women's masterclass that I've been through called the 10 ACEs, that it deals with children's trauma.
Okay.
And we're going to delve more into that as we go through. But I admonish you, when March 18th hits, make sure to go on Amazon and purchase this book, because it's going to help you. It's going to help you. It's going to delve into some things that, when I tell you it's going to be thought-provoking, it really is. It's going to open up some understanding for you. We want to give a shout out today to our affiliate and partner, Training with KJ. Old School Fitness, Training with KJ.
Yeah.
The owner is Kajana Harris, which is our son. And go check him out. He's on Instagram, #Training with KJ. We are actually representing his clothing line as well on today. Yes. And he also has a YouTube station, #Training with KJ. So I admonish you, if you are in the Elizabeth City area, North Carolina or Virginia area, he is willing to travel. He is an excellent personal trainer, certified, as well as certified nutritionist. He can get you right. I have seen some miraculous things that he's been doing with his clients. So I admonish you on today, hit him up. And so until next time, stay safe, stay free, okay? And check us out, where voices shall be heard. All right, take care.